I am Professor. Hello to everyone. I am Professor Raja, currently working as an assistant professor EC department at SNS College of Technology, an autonomous institution Coimbatore. In this YouTube video, I am going to discuss the how a 8086 is interfaced with a peripheral devices. So in this topic, 8259 interrupt controller. So based on my previous video, you know what is by interrupt. Interrupt is whenever the 8086 receives the interrupt, it stops the current execution of the program. Then they will give the preference to the interrupts. Once interrupts was completed, then they will return back to the normal program. So in this 8259 interrupt controller, we know that in general interrupts are two types. One is the hardware interrupts, another one is the software interrupts. Software interrupts are 0 to 255 types, and the hardware interrupts are further divided into two types. Maskable interrupt, where we have the access to control the interrupts, where non-maskable interrupts, where we don't have any access to control these non-maskable interrupts. So 8259 programmable interrupt controller. This IC is designed to simplify the implementation of the interrupt interface in the 8088 or 8086 based microcomputer system. This device is known as Programmable Interrupt Controller or PIC. It is manufactured using NMOS technology and it is available in 28-pin DIP dual in package IC. The operation of PIC is programmable under software control and it can be configured for a wide variety of applications. 8259A is treated as peripheral in a microcomputer system. 8259A PIC adds 8 vectored priority encoder interrupts to the microprocessor. This controller can be expanded without additional hardware to accept up to 64 interrupt request inputs. Some of the programmable features are the ability to accept level triggered or edge triggered inputs, the ability to be easily cascaded to expand from 8 to 64 interrupt inputs. It is the ability to configure to implement a wide variety of priority scheme. So this is the 8259 PIC IC. The processor is interrupted whenever the interrupting device delivers a signal to 8255. So the interrupt controller they use 8 hardware interrupting devices are supported, that is from 25 to 18th pin, IR0 to IR7 pin. So assignment of signals for 8259 are the first one D7 to D0 is connected to microprocessor data bus, that is D7 to D0 is a tri-state bidirectional data bus. IR7 to IR0 is an interrupt request input. You are used to request an interrupt and to connect to a slave in a system with multiple 8259 WR bar. The write input connects to write stop signal to microprocessor. RD bar, read bar, the read input connects to the IORC signal. INT, the interrupts output connects to the INTR pin on the microprocessor from the master and it is connected to master IR pin on a slave. INTA bar, the interrupt acknowledgement is an input that connects to the NTA signal on the system. In a system with the masters and slaves, only the master INTA signal is connected. A0, this address input selects different command words within the 8259A. CS chip select enables the 8259 for programming and control. SP and EN bar, slave program enable buffer is a dual function pin. So when the 8259 is in buffered mode, this pin is an output that controls the data bus transceivers in a large microprocessor based system. When the 8259 is not in buffered mode, this pin is programmed the device as the master 1 and slave 0. CAS2 to CAS0, the cascaded lines are used as inputs and outputs for the masters to the slaves for cascading multiple 8259As in a system. So this is the block diagram of 8259. This consists of 5 important blocks. One is the data bus buffer, second one is the read write logic, third one is the cascade buffer comparator, fourth one is the control logic, and the fifth one is the interrupt mask register. So based on this all blocks, the interrupts controller register can do various operations. The data bus buffer is a tri-state buffer. They are used to connect 8259 with the 8086 microprocessor. Read write control logic always they do for reading and writing operation. Whenever the chip select is 0, that time only microprocessor and 8259 are added. Whenever A0 is initial as 0, then only the microprocessor can access the data to 8251. Then the remaining video we have to see the remaining part of this 8259. So in this YouTube video, I am discussed the various importance of 8259 interrupt controller and what are the various blocks available in 8259 controller. So next YouTube video, I am going to discuss the remaining blocks of 8259. Thank you for watching my video.